to run into it. And I would say, as good as Partey was, I think if that's Kevin De Bruyne making the run, I think he goes with him. I think he sees Rodri making it in the last minute and thinks he's not serious, he's not really going to run on there. And I think he leaves him. And I think that leads to the goal. He just allows him to go in. Holding wins the first head. A bit of a scuffle, Laporte heavily involved, and champions do what champions do.
How important is this? 93rd minute.
Well, we'll see how important it is. They are the current champions, but you have that way about you when you have that winning mentality to go and find the winner. And they've done that. And in a weekend where Chelsea and Liverpool were playing each other, they didn't know the outcome of that game, but they knew one of them at least had to drop points, maybe both. You can see their reaction in their celebration.
Yeah, pops up with a few important goals, doesn't he, Rodri? And his celebration, I think, a few people would be unhappy that he's celebrating in front of the Arsenal fans, but you can understand it, can't you, scoring late on in the game like that?
Yeah, well, your emotions do take over. I always think that players should be able to run towards their own fans if they can. But I have also seen players just get lost and just want to go and celebrate with their teammates.
Absolutely. OK, let's go down to the social hub. I think, Leroy, you got a couple of questions?
Yeah, a couple of comments and a question. This one's from Hill. Said, Leroy, proud of my team, Man City, against a brilliant side, Arsenal. We still managed to win. Champions mentality and fight to the end. And Sia says, dear Leroy and gang, our Arsenal were robbed by poor refereeing on Saturday. Otherwise, Arsenal, brilliant. Well, you can control the controllables, and if Xhaka hasn't pulled his shirt and Gabriel hadn't got a second yellow card, you most probably would have come out with something from the game. I've got this question for you from Angie. It says, is this Man City team over the past 5 years the best Premier League team ever? What do you think?
I'll tell you what, they're such a good team to watch, aren't they? And at the moment, I think what I'd say about this Man City team is the control that they've got at both ends of the pitch. Best defence in the league. They look a real threat going forward. They just look a really controlled team. I think when we watch Liverpool sometimes this season, brilliant to watch. Don't necessarily have the same control that Man City have of a game. Chelsea a little bit the same as well, I'd say, this season.
What I'd say about Manchester City is they're unique. They play them without a striker. They're playing their own way, with the way their possession dominates and their rotations within the squad. I think, another 2 or 3 titles, then I think you'd probably say that they're one of the best teams that's ever played in the Premier League.
They've got to win the Champions League, maybe, Leroy. That's the next one for them.
Well, I think it's a Premier League team, so I think that was the criteria. I think they're up there. Let's put it. There's been some fantastic teams in the Premier League, but Leon, you just said that this Man City team are unique, and we spotted something that makes them maybe even more unique. Let's look at this clip here. I'm just going to play it through, and they're in possession of the ball, and they're just going back. And you know what people say? They say, sometimes when you play Man City, it feels like they've got an extra player. Well, I think Pep might have come up with a new formation to suggest, yeah, they have got an extra player. Because like Man United are playing 4-2-2-2. Well, look at Man City as it goes on. I think they've gone to a 4-2-2-3. Is that a 4-2-2-3? Just look at these players. Just to highlight them, there's the back four. Ederson, he's stepping into the back four now, and it's incredible. And so just as you play it through, and he stays there. How many goalkeepers will stay there? They haven't got anybody in goal, and that's why they're feeling outnumbered. And they keep the ball. He steps back in. He'll come back into the back four in a minute. And you know what? This has obviously been worked on the training ground, because he's that good with the ball. And who's the one who put back, guys? 4-2-2-3. And it's all from Pep.
It's really interesting, isn't it? Watching Ederson do that. Because Cancelo, the way he played, he went to a back three, really, with Diaz on the right-hand side, Laporte in the middle, Ake on the left. Ederson stepped in and Cancelo went into midfield. That was with the ball. As soon as they lost it, Ederson back in goal, Cancelo back to right-back, Leroy.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I just want to show you this from the weekend's football. Fans, they go, they spend their money to go and watch the game, but you don't miss the moment. Don't miss the key moments of when it's all going to happen. I'm just going to play this through, and this is the Kovacic goal. And we just slowed it down here. Just look at... Oh, sorry, just go back a bit. Just go back a bit. Just have a look at this guy here. I missed him. It's happened that quickly.